Hello and welcome to this pit stop for Dokmus, designed by Mikko Punakalio, published by lautapelit.fi and Renegade Games Studios. In Dokmus, the island of Dokmus has been recently rediscovered and is populated by 5 gods, and each of the players are going to start in a different corner of the board. On each turn they're going to place 3 of their pieces onto the board, onto the various terrains, looking to discover all the various temples which are on the island of Dokmus. When you place, if you place it onto a meadow space, that's easy enough. You just place your piece in there. If you wish to go into a forest, if you do not have a piece there already, you may place a piece in there, but one of your pieces must go into the sacrifice pool. Mountains can never be placed on, but volcanoes can, to allow you to breach a gap and access to further areas off the board. However, at the end of that turn, the piece on the volcano is going to come off and again be sacrificed. You can never go onto water spaces, but once you're adjacent to water, you can slide across it for one move. Again, that's going to cost you the one piece to be sacrificed, although if you slide into forest, it's only one piece you must sacrifice. Now, as well as that basic placing of 3 pieces each turn, there's also going to be a draft of the 5 gods who are present on Dokmus, with the first player taking all 5 in a 4-player game, choosing one to keep secretly, and then passing them clockwise around the table. Once each player has chosen a god, we flip them all over and we resolve them for 1 to 5. With god number 1 giving you the first player token and first choice of draft next turn. God number 2 is going to allow you to slide one of the island tiles, giving you access to new areas off the board. Player number 3 is going to allow you to slide one of your own pieces, again giving you access to new areas when it comes to placing your pieces. God number 4 is going to allow you to rotate an island tile. You guess what? To give you access to more of the island. And god number 5 will allow you to do any of those 3 previous powers, but will always go last in the turn order. Now, after 8 turns of doing this, each player will have 25 pieces on the board, having started with 1 in each of the 4 corners. And you're going to score some points. First points are for ruins. Now, going on a ruin gives you a god power, any of these, as an extra go on your turn, and also scores you 1 victory point at the end of the game. For every small red temple you're adjacent to, that's 2 points. For every larger 3-point yellow temple, there you go, that's 3 points. For each map tile in which you've discovered all of the temples on there, that's going to score you a bonus 8 points. There's also a bonus for having presence on all of the tiles on the map, and the number of tiles you're on is going to give you a certain number of points, from 1 for 1 up to 27 extra points for being on all 8 tiles. And the last points is a little bit of majority scoring for sacrifice tokens, with the most points you can score out of that 5 points in a 4-player game. All ties are broken according to the pieces in the sacrifice pool. This has been a pit stop for Dokmus. For more videos like this, check out the Game Pit channel on YouTube. For more in-depth coverage of gaming, please find the Game Pit podcast.